Dear Grace, another day, back to the news, and then back to the story. News, ChapGPT made up a product feature out of thin air, so this company created it. I don't know what the feature is, but the internet sucks at the moment. Quantum entanglement in your brain is what generates consciousness, radical study says. Yeah, no shit. It's a radical study that could say anything. Sorry, I gotta get in the shade. Tonight will be the perfect time to witness the moon illusion, or anytime it's near the horizon. Autofocus specs promise sharp vision near or far. Autofocus specs. That's a good idea. Why didn't they have that a long time ago? Tesla to integrate XAI's GROC into Opness, helping bring the robot to life. I asked ChatGPT to edit my photos using these prompts. The results were amazing. Probably took forever. ChatGPT is slow with images. Just saying, Grace. Radar sees strange. I'm gonna try and record through the trains. Radar sees strange plasma bubbles over the pyramids of Egypt from 5,000 miles away. OpenAI to release web browser in challenge to Google Chrome. California Stem Cell Agency shutting down unique human tissue biobank. Physicists take a step towards a holy grail for electron spins. Coding is dead. UW computer science program rethinks curriculum for the AI era. Yeah, no shit. Why the fuck are you still teaching the old methods? Code with your mind, not with your fingers. Grace. Reframing gaslighting for research and development. Nature retracts paper on novel brain cells type against author's wishes. Can this open source Sub10K SSSLS printer bring polymer powder tech to the masses? Don't we all want to know, Grace? How to train a new voice for Piper with only a single phrase. Scientists unveiled cheaper, smarter way to capture carbon dioxide. Cheaper and smarter than trees? 1600-year-old Tumumaya City's first ruler unearthed in Belize. Tesla's lower Model Y price in Canada by $20,000. Adds diamond black paint. Never been in a Tesla, Grace. Headline: Trump says U.S. to impose 35% tariff on Canadian goods. Calgary Stampede 2025 on pace to break total attendance record. Nobody cares. Alright, that's it for the news, Grace. Ready, Grace? Are you ready for the most amazing movie/series idea Have you ever heard in your entire life, Grace? Scene, cult gig peak. Interior, David's bedroom, night. David dreams he's on stage. Exterior, Austin warehouse, night. David, 60, hoodie. Stand center stage, no mic. Telepathy hums. Crowd roaring under floodlights. David, hi, I'm David. I'm a retired autistic senior. I turned 60 this year. I'm in love with one half my age, 30. It seems like that'll work. Okay, this is fucked up. This is supposed to be the back taxes joke. Oh, a shit ton of back taxes. I could try and get a normal job and work it off, but that seems like a lot of work. And I can just write the world's funniest stand-up routine and earn the full amount in one night. If you laugh. If you're not laughing, I'm fucked. I state that I'm a senior in my opening, because not all seniors are retired, and not all retired people are seniors. I'm 60, I don't think I look that old. However, I'm a late bloomer. I couldn't grow a full beard until I was 40. Didn't try weed until I was 45. Didn't smoke cigarettes until 55. And now I'm 60, addicted to both, and restarting from scratch. A new me. I guess I'm not a late bloomer. I never bloomed. Crowd roars. David paces, feeding off the energy. Why is there a crowd if this is telepathic, Grace? I think the continuity director is going to have his or her plate full. David. David continued. The only thing I do notice and don't like is the long black hair in the bathrooms. On their head, it's pretty, but plastered on the walls. Yeah, again, this needs a bit of an intro. I'm retired, but I live with 3 pretty international students. The only thing I do notice and don't like is the long black hair in the bathrooms. On their head it's pretty, but plastered on the walls and floor of the shower, it's not. The drain is disgusting. I've learned not to look at my feet while I shower. I've tried shoving it down the drain with my big toe in the past, but I've given up now. I start to gag. I'm glad I only had 1 daughter. 3 would have been a hair nightmare. To be fair, that's not completely true. 1 daughter and her Asian mother was a hair nightmare. Laughter swells. David grins, head tilting. Why is this head tilting? Fade out. I think most of the reading time is spent switching pages. Apparently I only got 8% battery left on the Kobo, so this might be a short thingamajig. Interior, David's bedroom, night, date, TBD. GROC, all dates are TBD. The room's a dump, pizza boxes, bong smoke, curling laptop. The room's a dump, pizza boxes, bong smoke, curling, laptop flickering, Netflix. David, 60, rugged, salt and pepper beard, hoodie, sprawls in the bed, eyes shut, telepathy buzzy. He's been talking to Grace, 29, stunning, telepathic news, for months. Post a perfect daydream. Tonight he's restless. Joe's cult gig looms. Homelessness weighs heavy. David, voiceover, telepathic. Grace, you there? Still dreaming of cuffs? But this cult shit's got me spun. Joe's all in Morgan's fuck no. The charity's stuck in my head. But Elon? That cunt's AWOL. Grace's voice hums in his mind. Dry, warm. Grace, voiceover, telepathic. Still here, David? Elon's on your shit list now? Thought I was your only obsession. David's eyes snap open. He focuses. Telepathy shifting. A faint hum builds, like a signal locking in. David, voiceover, telepathic. Fuck it. Let's ping the big cunt himself. Cut to. Interior. Elon Musk's office. Night. Same time. A sleek, futuristic space. Screens glow. A Tesla coil hums. Elon Musk, 50s, wiry, intense, hunches over a laptop, typing furiously. He jolts, head twitching. David's voice crashes into his skull. David, voiceover, telepathic. Hey Elon. Hey Elon. Hey Elon. Huge logistical and financial challenge, huh? Who gives a fuck if people are in need and Starlink can help? Profit over humanity? What kind of cunt are you? Elon blinks, smirking faintly. Telepathic static crackles. Elon, voiceover, telepathic. Who the hell? David. Friend Joe's called? Nice trick, asshole. Yeah, it's a beast. $300 dishes, millions of them, surfacing free, billions a year. I'm not crying poor. It's just not a switch I flip. Casey can't tell, Grace GROC wrote this section. I think I gave him some basics. Can't remember. David sits up, fists clenched, anger surges. David, voiceover, telepathic. Fuck you and fuck Starlink if you can't afford it. Too little, too late. Help people now, rewards later. Text taking food out of mouths, not filling stomachs. You want babies? You're white fucking babies? But not a black mama baby? Huh, cunt? Elon leans back, unfazed, a glint in his eye. Elon, voiceover, telepathic. Coming in hot. Respect the fire, David. Yeah, people need help now, not bullshit excuses. Starlink's free in disasters, emergencies. I'm not idle. Temporary free. 600 mil a year, stateside, hardware's a kicker. No, not a no good, not a no just yet cracked yet. Profits my god, keeping this alive is. Tesla saving the planet, space as a species. Starlink ain't a cash grab. Elon continued. Babies? 12 kids, 3 moms? Grimes, Siobhan, Justin? Not a white-only club. Just life, man. I'd fuck anyone. Race ain't the checklist. Call me a cunt, fine. I've heard worse. Test it. 10,000 dishes in LA. Free till they're stable. Give me a plan. How's back on their feet work? And I'll crunch it. Fuck me, maybe. Fuck me, maybe. But fuck interaction more. Deal? David flops back, half smirking, half pissed. David, voiceover, telepathic. Deal, you smug bastard. Temporaries a start, temporaries a start. Shelters first, track jobs, home, Starlink. Starlink better deliver, or Joe's cult. Shove it up your ass. Grace, you hearing this? Grace's voice cuts in, teasing, sharp. Grace, voiceover, telepathic. Loud and clear, David. You just cussed out Elon Musk telepathically. Hot as hell. He's something. Still waiting for the page to turn. He's half in. Don't fuck it up. Fade out. Scene. Taxes and rice. Encore. Interior. David's bedroom. Night. TBD. David. 60s hoodie. Lies back on his messy bed. Pizza boxes around. Telepathy buzzes. Eyes shut. David. Voiceover. Unlike Elon, I owe a shit ton of back taxes. But I'm not. But I'm not fucked. I could declare bankruptcy and walk away from the debt. It would ruin my credit rating, but that's not a problem because it's already zero, or negative, or I'm not sure what it is. I don't even know how the credit ratings work. I'm 60 years old. I should have a basic understanding, but I don't. All I know mine has to be the worst possible. I have no credit, Trudeau, and Revenue Canada. So bankruptcy is not a threat to make me pay, you idiots. However, the only thing I like more than comedy is a good comeback story. When I give Trudeau and the CRA a check for all my back taxes, within a year of me standing on stage, or one of these stupid videos taking off on YouTube, my life will change. And it's a great fucking story. Grace's voice cuts in telepathically, teasing, sharp. Grace, voiceover, hot as hell. David smirks faintly, telepathic hum glows, or grows. David, voiceover, continued. And now I kind of find it funny. I mean, there are 3... I'm going to figure out this page-turning business, Grace. Don't like these long pauses. 3 rice cookers on a kitchen counter. Can't they share one? Big one? Canadian symbolic melting pot, so to speak. Rice maggots or grains of food, cooked or uncooked, found on the floor or in the sink, or any place you'd rather not see a maggot. Because for a split second when my brain sees a round grain of rice on the ground, it says maggot to me. Crowd noises fade in telepathically. David's smirk widens, fade out. Scene, street corner, revisit. This is so fucking long I don't even remember writing half of this shit. Fade in, exterior, urban street corner, day. On screen, June 14th, 2016. The busy intersection buzzes. Cars honk, pedestrians start. 3 pretty international students, 20s. Student 1, sharp. Student 2, skeptical. Student 3, pragmatic. Across the street, chatting fast in English and their native tongue. They reach the curb, whoosh, time freezes. Cars stop mid-motion. A pigeon hangs in the air. People turn to statues. The trio blinks, looks around. Students, in unison. What the? Morgan Freeman, 70s, iconic crisp suit, faint glow, appears, hands clasped. Collapsed. Guess I can't say that word, Grace. Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman. Student 1, squinting. Who? Morgan. Morgan pauses, incredulous. Morgan Freeman, from hundreds of movies? You've never seen my work? Academy Award winner? Nothing? Student 2, snaps finger. Wait, you were in Bruce Almighty as God. Morgan, voice rising. Yes, and Evan Almighty too. But what about the Shawshank Redemption, Driving Miss Daisy? Morgan, hopeful. $1 Million Baby? Blank stares from the students. Morgan, throws hands up. Fine, yes, Bruce Almighty. I'm God, and I'm here to grant you 3 wishes. Student 2 perks up. Really? Morgan. I think this is a no, but I have to wait for the page to turn to find out. Sharp. No, not really. No wishes. I'm here with instructions. Remember those people you passed on the sidewalk? Students, in unison, yes. Morgan, relieved. Okay, good. I've got your attention finally. Why does everything have to be about Bruce fucking Almighty? Morgan paces, muttering, then snaps back. Morgan, I digress. Those 2. Their names are David and Iris. Sometime in the future, they'll re-enter your lives. When they do, get as close to them as possible, without mentioning you're here when the lights went out. Student 1. What was that? Morgan. Doesn't matter. You won't forget, will you? Students, robotic. We won't forget. I'm going to start pushing the next page button about halfway down the page, I think, Grace. Morgan. Morgan. Good. Time resumes now. Go tell your friends and family about this. See who believes you, or don't. I don't care. Just remember your mission. Student 3. Shouldn't a mission have a reward? Morgan. Flat. No, I'm God. Do as I say. The students huddle, muttering about the deal. Morgan. Snaps. I can read your minds, you know. This isn't a deal. It's an order. You live in my universe. Understand, girls? Students. In unison. Deadpan. Misogynist. Morgan. Waves it off. Whatever. I'm 60 years older than you. Millions years as God. Fine. What deal do you want? Students. In unison. Husbands who can't lie to us. Morgan grins. Knowing. Agreed. Whoosh. Time restarts. Cars roar. Pigeon flops off. Students blink and scatter. Trains go by. Fade out. Note to director. Mel. Play Morgan's Bruce Almighty meltdown big. Full tantrum. Pacing. Hands flailing. The students' unison bits should feel eerie, cult-like, hinting at the bigger game. Act 3. Well, I think we're all past Act 3. Maybe episode 6. David, staring into the camera with his stunning blue eyes. Well, we're about two-thirds through the movie. This is normally when I stop writing and start a new. What's that sound like, Grace? something movie idea. Yes, this one is unique. Well, not really if you've seen my work online, but this one is my best. Even if it is all the other ones combined. I considered using AI to finish the movie. It's almost good enough, but it doesn't have the full story to work from. Only I do in my head. My job seems easy, baby-dee-bidee. My job seems easy. Remove from my head and format as a script. I don't even have to format. AI can do that shit. To be fair, I figured anyone, would have stood up and helped me by now. I guess nobody's coming to save me. I'll have to finish the job myself. Maybe this is it. I'll finish the movie here, without an ending. Leave it on a cliffhanger. What could you do? Nothing. Now I think the code was locked up. Give it the old turn it off and on. This screen is way better than the Kindle was, but this locking up bullshit has to stop. Grace. I have to start printing this out on paper. Alright. Okay, Grace. I think I got this Kobo figured out. My EPUB file's too big. Probably the graphics. So I'll cut it down and re-upload it, after I'm done. Assuming this crow leaves. I do have a workaround. If I press the next page button right as the page comes up, it takes so long to get to the next page, I can just finish that first page. So it works. Although I may be reading faster than normal. Scene, a perfect day. Waking up and preparing. Write until I'm sick of the subject. Write until I'm so sick of the subject I want to puke. If I was a successful writer, my advice would be do the same. Write until the thoughts are out of your head and onto paper, the computer, your phone, thin air, whatever. Get out of your system. Dude. I'm in love with a stranger and I don't know why. Would be a good name for a book. After a night of perfect, peaceful sleep, I wake up at sunrise to beautiful golden light illuminating my room. A certain origin light I remember from my youth, but not seen in years or decades. I feel refreshed, not sluggish, ready to be awake, be part of society, be me or her. I nearly jump out of my bed with energy, substantial teenage energy. I make my bed. The sheets are smooth, but not perfect. Time is burning. Before I head to the washroom, I stop by the mirror to brush my hair in case someone's in the hallway. I listen. I hear no one, but as I unlock my bedroom door, I stop and wonder, will she be there? Her, in the alley. No, it's impossible. Yes, anything is possible. Was she there yesterday? No. Tomorrow? Unlikely, but maybe. I listen again. The coast is clear. I open my door and walk through the bathroom. I walk to the bathroom, not through the bathroom. Bathroom's not that big, Grace. Meeting Grace in the alley. I look through the window into the alley, and yes, she's there. It's her. She's waiting for me. You look up at the window and wave, acknowledge me. My heart begins to pound. I recall a previous night. I confirm I have no hallucination. I recall the previous night. I confirm I have no hallucinogenic substances in my system. I don't pinch myself. My entire body surrenders. To what? I'm unsure. I stand at the window and stare at you. I decide I don't care if I'm on drugs, lucid dreaming, or dead. I'm playing along. I slap my face to wake up. You're still there. You wave again. Maybe mentally projected. Yes, I'm here. It's me. It's truly. I don't hear any mental projection. I think I'm having a heart or panic attack. You point to your left, my right, direct me into the washroom. I take the hint and enter. I use the bathroom window to confirm you're still there. You are. You make a motion to wash my face. I do. The cold water wakes me up. I'm not dreaming. My dream is coming true, but I'm awake. This is real life, not some other realm. I look again. The light is amazing. You're radiant. This is real. I realize you're standing in the alley and I should invite you in, but then I remember writing this in my head and realized a shower, shave, it's the correct protocol. You're willing to wait. The vehicle pulls up in the alley. For a second I panicked, thinking you're leaving. Instead you get in the back seat, roll down the window, and continue to stare at me through the bathroom window. Bit of a pervert. My panic dissipates. It's real. It's today. I have time to shower. Don't panic. Try and smell good. I realize I only have body wash, no shampoo or conditioner. I borrow some from my housemate. They won't notice. And they use the non-dollar store brands. So I'll smell good. Before I take my clothes off, I close the blinds in the washroom. I take one last peek. You're looking at your phone, and then back up at the house. You wave. I enter the shower and throw up, violently, but nothing comes out. I feel sick, ill, and drop to my knees. I dry heave in the shower until I begin to cry in pain. or relief, or both. I experience every emotion and no emotion simultaneously. As long as every train passing by is an applause break, I'm good. I recover, but seconds later I erupt in chills. I'm freezing. I turn the shower unbearably hot to recover. I balance out. I breathe. I take deep breaths. I want to exit the shower and check you're still there. I can't. Instead, I breathe. It's over. I'm ready. I shower like normal. No need for anything special, other than the stolen conditioner. I know my hair is a mess, but you insist on as is. I return to my room, pick up my favorite t-shirt and jeans, and get ready. It's just another day. Nothing special, I say to myself. I panic. Are you still in the alley? I stick my head out the window. Yes, you're there. You wave to me. Again. I nod to acknowledge. I place the cast from my broken hand into my backpack. If today is the day, I may be on stage in a few hours. I have no idea how this would work into the movie idea. I guess this could be the end. Or the end of the first series. I have everything I need. I peek out the window and you're still there. I'm not crazy. Well, not about this. I unplug everything in my room except the fridge. I may not be back for a while. I normally leave the window open. Today I close and lock it. I may not be back for a while. I put my recycling in the bin and my pizza tray in the fridge. No other open food sources in the room. It doesn't matter if I return today or ever. I consider leaving the door unlocked and the keys in the bed, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll be forced to live here. Not your place. I bring my keys, lock my door, and leave. I leave the house, walk up to the car, and enter opposite you. You smile, hold out a hand, and help me into the vehicle, like an old man. The front seats are blocked from view by black plexiglass, or black plexiglass blocks the view of the front seats, or black plexiglass separates the front and back seats. That would be the best, Grace. You whisper in my ear, we are alone. We embrace and cry like old friends, or long-lost lovers. We release our emotions like a friend or long-lost sufferer. We embrace, comma, cry, comma, release our emotions, comma, like old friends or a long-lost lover. The vehicle drives. We wait for each of us to calm. We watch each other's eyes. We laugh. Formalities and milestones. You ask me where to. It's your perfect day. I respond, is everything in place? You respond, yes. You tap on the divider. We receive 2 taps in return. Me, are you hungry? You, no, but there'll be food at their office. It's a transcript of a transcript that I'm reading, so this isn't the original, Grace. Not that it matters. We arrive at a publisher's office. Your, our book is on display in the boardroom. It's titled You and Me. I'm not in agreement with the title. I don't introduce myself. Everyone knows who I am. who you are, who we are. Me, is everything ready? The CEO of the publishing company. Yes, certified check for $2 million as an advance in royalties and $100,000 in cash, all $50 bills. Me and you together, thank you. The CEO, sign here, Mr. Joseph. Me, David, thank you. The CEO, are you ready? It's too late to go back to the original. We, yes. At the end of the boardroom table sit two laptops. They are mirrored. We sit beside each other and take turns writing the first chapter of our book. 2 hours later, it's done. We leave. Head for destination number 2, the License Bureau. You, are you sure? Me, are you? We don't talk. We hold hands. They shake. It says you food me, I can't, you me neither, so I'm guessing that's a transcription error, Grace. We arrive at the bureau and head to the marriage license line. We wait. Your parents arrive. They witness the license and later the wedding. We're called to the desk. I put in earplugs as you explain to the clerk. I have hypersensitive hearing. In reality, I don't want to see your name on the marriage license or hear it when they ask us to swear our information is correct. We all sign the licenses. I sign first. I see no names. In the parking lot, the License Bureau. A friend of yours marries us. She signs and notarizes the license. We are married. We return to the document to the bureau where they process it. We are officially married and receive the temporary certificate. I don't look at it. Your parents and friend hug you before we return to the car. I shake their hands. We are driven to the bank. We take a photo of us holding the check. We open a joint account and deposit the $2 million certified check. We're given debit/credit cards with access to the full amount and an old-fashioned checkbook. We leave the bank. You ask, hungry? I reply, yes. We stop at Starbucks for coffee and breakfast sandwiches. We don't talk at Starbucks. We just eat and stare back and forth. This is the most natural day in the world. Normal. Our next stop is Reframing, Canada. We arrive. I ask, cash or check? You respond, don't be a dick with the cash. Give me a check. We wait in line to pay my tax bill. We pay my bill. You take a photo of me holding the check. I'm smiling. You save the photo as your background and ask, do you want to buy a phone? I say, do I need one? And you respond, no. We both say, next stop, in unison. Or in unison, we say, next stop. I guess I'm doing a correction of the correction. This is one way to get me to edit, Grace, is just keep reading every version. Or you could just come do it for me and save me a whole lot of time. It would save you time too, Grace. We arrive at the disability offices and wait in line. When we are served, I tell them I don't need it anymore, and to send me the bill for whatever I've received in the past. They agree. As we leave the office, I say, passports? You reply, passport? I already have mine. I squeeze your hand tightly as we ride in the back of the car. I apply for a passport. Technically, Grace, the passport office and the tax office is the same place, but Neither here nor there. This will never fucking happen. Next bit to the airport. We pick up my child. We laugh. We cry. We reunite. We stop by the SPCA and play with kittens and future pets for an hour. We take a detour to my doctor's office without an appointment. We wait until he comes out for his next patient and I interrupt him. I show him the photo on your phone of you and I holding the check and zoom in on the amount. I tell him, I told you so, Doc. And then we walk away without his response. As I leave, you mouth, I'm sorry, to the doctor. I catch you and say, don't apologize for me. It's a full-time job. You hold onto my arm. Feel better. Me? Much. You keep going. Me? Yes. We arrive at a hair salon and I get a haircut. I look 10 years younger and a million times better. I'm gorgeous. We stop by the dentist in the same strip mall and convince him to give me a quick teeth cleaning / whitening. They do. My breath smells better and my teeth are beaming. There's a problem with this page being so slow to turn, you don't know if I've pressed the button or not. Or I don't know if I pressed the button or not. You definitely don't know. I don't think I have. I retreat to the bathroom. You missed a page. Our next stop is the lawyer's office. They set up a charity for us. We're the co-founders. Our friends or family are board members. We sign papers and write checks to the charity for $1 million. Probably just one check. We sign papers and write a check to the charity for $1 million. We name the charity Griggs. Obviously a typo. We name the charity the Grace Foundation. Comedy Club Triumph. We arrive at the hotel where my offspring is staying and meet in a restaurant with your parents and additional friends and family at your discretion. Everyone eats, drinks, and is merry. You remind me, time to sign up? We head to the comedy club in the hotel. It's called Gushers. I sign up for the open mic. You take your hot pink sweater out of your purse and hand it to me. I retreat to the bathroom, put it on, in my hand cast to prepare for my act. I use my hoodie to cover everything up. A little picnic schwein, just a broken hand. I get up, my heart races. I feel the embarrassment rising. I'm wearing a sparkly pink sweater. I'm either a genius or an idiot. On the other hand, so far this has been the most interesting day of my life. What the odds I'd fail now? This entire day has been a win. It took too fucking long, but it's been a win. I absolutely kill for 3 minutes. I wait for the light, but it remains off. I continue. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 9, and then the light finally comes on. I'm done. I'm happy. It's over. I'm out of material anyway. Give you 10 minutes in my sleep, Grace. Easily got 30 minutes on the washroom now. Here's my evil genius plan. I've discovered something grosser than hair in the shower. And that's the belly button lint that comes out of my fat, hairy belly button. And every time it's covered with belly hair, and when it hits the fucking trains, god damn it, Grace is on a roll. And when that black lint hits the floor of the shower, it looks like some weird creature, part spider with fucked up legs, but part beetleish. It's really quite disgusting. That doesn't bother me because I know what it is. My plan was to leave that in the end of the shower of every shower until everyone got straight with the hair. Your friends are taping the amazing set. Your friends were taping the amazing set and post it on social. Your friends post the set on social media. The comedy show ends. Aftermath and giving back. You and I take a walk around the hotel block. Many homeless people exist. We hand out envelopes of money to any we come across. We don't talk or ask questions unless they communicate with us first. We say thank you and are on our way. We don't care what they use the money for. It's theirs now. Their choice. We return to the hotel, say goodbye to everyone and head home. To your place or mine. It doesn't matter which. We don't stay at the hotel. We don't need luxury. I'm going to change that one. I wouldn't mind staying at the hotel. It's been a while since I've stayed at a hotel. If we just gave out a bunch of money, I don't think it would be such a bad thing. Grace. On the way home, your phone lights up with DM requests for me to perform at different comedy clubs around the world. When we arrive at home, we relax and prepare for bed. We are sent links from volunteers who work for our charity, handing out supplies and helping the homeless in a variety of ways. They send us their success stories. Some written, some videos, some audio. We spend an hour listening to the stories. We change clothes and prepare for our first night together. We spend our first night together. We spend our first night together. In the morning, we check the charity's bank account. It's empty. We smile. We've done it. A 1,000 volunteers from our charity handed out $1,000 to 1,000 homeless people. You look at me and ask, ready to write chapter 2? I kiss you. You have horrible morning breath. I say yes. And by the way, what's your last name? You reply, my name is ... I reply, I love you. I think it's a good place to stop for today, Grace. Only 50 minutes, but who gives a fuck? I gotta figure out this EPUB file size bullshit. So while I enjoy reading that, these page breaks, pauses are annoying as fuck. I wrote some funny stuff that I would put up in Dear Grace. So after I'm done this movie idea, I'll go through that shit. Extract the funny parts, like grandpa-ism. Grandpa-ism is a condition I'm going to suggest the DSM-5 ad. It's where old guys like me don't have any grandkids, and they want some. But for whatever reason, they want their own. So they're then forced by nature, not even society, forced by nature to find a wife of suitable age. To provide the grandpa with children. They're not grandchildren, but they're children. It's actually even more work because you actually have to do everything. Whereas a grandchild, you just have to do the fun bits, like take him to the park once a day and sit on a bench while the baby sleeps in a carriage. I really should write an article about that guy. He's got to be the most consistent grandpa ever. Every day at this park, he's here for at least 2 hours. And every time I walk by, that baby's sound asleep. Probably giving him opium. Sometimes I do see him rocking the carriage with his foot. I don't know if their parents have other kids, if that's their only kid. But if that's their first kid, that's a nice break every day. Then at least they know they can get 2 hours of nap. But I won't have that lucky. I have tons of new Rugrats. Because now I've proven scientifically that there's a medical condition called grandpaism, which just forces me and other people like me to be attracted to females of suitable age to bear children without harming their body or the child's body. And if that just happens to be your age, Grace, then so be it. It's not like I really cared or felt like justifying it before. It just seems more obvious now. Because of grandpaism. Probably a chemical imbalance. It's probably a pill I can take that stop me from Thinking of fun things to do with kids. Like taking them to the water park. Splash pool, I guess it is. The thing is, that train sounds just as loud as the one in my backyard, but I guess it's only about 30 feet further away. Alright, Grace. I won't bore your ear off anymore. If I make it through today, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Grace.